Hey guys, in this video I am going to tell you something about the persistence. Persistence, which is important in any field of life for getting success. Because if you want to have success in any field, then you must have experience. Then how will that experience come? This experience come after failures only. And if you are not able to deal with the failures, then how can you move on towards success? And for dealing with failures again and again, and for learning from that something and using that experience again for getting towards success, you need to have persistence. You need to move on and on. So persistence is very important quality you need to have in order to gain success in any field. Now, how to develop the persistence? There are some factors which are responsible for developing the persistence, and those factors only I am going to discuss in this video. So make sure you will watch till the end so that you may find easier to develop the persistence. So let's start without any delay. The first factor which is important for the persistence is definiteness of purpose. You must know that why are you doing any particular work. If you are not knowing the reason, then you can't have the persistence in doing that work, because anything needs to be the reason. So first and the most important step to develop the persistence is the definiteness of purpose. You have to make exactly clear that what you want from a particular work before starting that work. After that, the second factor influencing the persistence is the desire. Your amount of intensity of a particular desire determines that how persistent you are in making efforts towards achieving that desire. If you're having a very intense desire, then it becomes comparatively much easier to develop and retain the persistence for doing work towards that particular desire. After that, the third factor which affects the persistence is self-reliance. You must have the faith in yourself that you have the capability to carry out the plans which you have built up, and only then after you can carry out actually the plans which you have made for achieving a definite goal or a definite desire. And that self-reliance may come from a formula which is also given in this book, and I have also discussed it in a separate video whose link I will share in the video's description. You can see from there. After that, the fourth factor which affects the persistence is the definiteness of plans. You must have organized plans, no matter whether those plans are weak or impractical. That does not affect much, but you must have at least organized that plans, because when you will have the organized plans, then you can start it quickly and move on towards it, and finally by moving on towards it you will realize that what is the fault in that plan, and you will go on to correct that plan, and ultimately you will reach a practical plan that would be perfect for you. Because perfection needs practice. It doesn't come by just reading the instructions or by just having to read any theory. You have to follow it first practically, and for that you need to have an organized planning. After that, the fifth factor which affects the persistence is the accurate knowledge. You should have a belief that your plans are sound based on your knowledge and experience. If you are not believing it, you have a doubt in your mind and you are moving through your guesswork, then it will not remain for a long time your persistence for a particular plan. So you must work upon your knowledge and experience, and try also to improve your plans regularly on the basis of your experience, and time to time, whenever you get the knowledge, you must apply it on your plans for improving them. After that, the sixth factor which affects the persistence is the cooperation. If you are in sympathy, understanding, and in harmonious cooperation with others, then definitely they will also cooperate with you, and your ideas will become better and better, so that your progress will also be faster, and that will encourage you to work more and more, so that will lead to the persistence. After that, the seventh factor affecting the persistence is the willpower. When you concentrate upon a particular desire and also on building the plans for achieving that desire, then your ability to concentrate on that desire determines that how persistent you will be in achieving that desire or in working towards the plans for achieving that desire. After that, the eighth factor affecting the persistence, this is the last but not the least, and that factor is the habit. Everything becomes a part of your life by habit only, because whatever your mind feeds upon, it absorbs, and it becomes a part of the daily experience, and then only you don't have to put much effort for doing that, and you become comfortable for that, so that you don't have any pressure of doing it any kind of extra thing. So you do it easily. So you can develop persistence also by repeating it over and over and making it as a habit of you. So these were the 8 factors which affect persistence, and you must analyze yourself that whether you are lacking any of these factors, and you must work on that for gaining the persistence easily. So hoping best for you, and with these best wishes, I am ending my video. In my next video, I will discuss about symptoms of lack of persistence. These ideas which I have discussed in this video is from the Think and Grow Rich book, which is one of the best-selling books. If you want to have more ideas from this book or other such books, then you can click on the subscribe button below to subscribe my channel, so that you can easily access my videos. You can also share this video with your friends and relatives, so that they may also be benefited from it. So meet you soon guys in my next video. Till then, take care and stay happy. Bye bye.